So it's the day after Valentine's. I am in the dark. Well, I guess I'm not in the dark, but I'm filming at nighttime, so kind of in the dark. It feels really important to me to get something out there to let you know that you're loved, to remind you of your preciousness. Especially in the last couple of days may have been really hard for you. You are a beautiful, beautiful creature. And sometimes it's difficult for us to see how beautiful we are, especially when days like Valentine's come up, because it kind of puts us into this brain space where we seek validation from external sources, from other people. But real love is inside of you, and it's inside of the universe and all things. Spirit wants you to know that what you're struggling with right now will come to pass. And it wants you to know that you are on the right path. You are always on the right path. And you are always lovable, and you're always loved, even when you don't feel like you are. And I know that some of you are having a really hard time. I know this. I'm having a really hard time. The reason I'm doing the video now is so that I could try and heal over the course of the next few days without having any real distractions. So I'm actually recording this a few days before Valentine's Day, just trying to get this out there. But I want you to know that you are so precious. I'm kind of stroking your love ego a little bit, but that's important. I want your love ego to be stroked because you're so beautiful. You are so beautiful. And it's not just me that wants to tell you this, it's the universe. The universe wants to tell you that you are an amazing, beautiful thing, and that what you're feeling right now, the pain that you're feeling, you're not always going to feel that. This is the message to you, that you're not always going to feel that way. I was called to tell you this. I've been called to tell you this, and now I've been trying all day to figure out how to do that, and nothing. It's just been so chaotic. Partly because I feel so very chaotic in myself, but do know and do note that everything is going to be okay. You've seen this video. You coming to find this is validation of how everything's going to be all right. It's very easy to be self-conscious. I've been feeling great for the last few months, and then just last few days, ever since retrograde hit, I've been feeling real bad about myself in a lot of ways. I mean, I have my little kitty here to help make me feel better, but it doesn't always help, you know. And something tells me that at least some of you are feeling the same way. I think that's why I was called to have this talk with you, to tell you one-on-one that you aren't alone in what you're going through. If you were alone in what you're going through, you wouldn't see this. You wouldn't have found this video, or this video wouldn't have found you. Regardless of what it is that you're struggling with, do know that you are going to heal from it. The bad things are going to come. The bad or painful things are going to come to an end one way or another. And it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to hurt more than it hurts now. It could be a good thing, even if it seems like it's not a good thing. So you're in a relationship and it's really bad and it's super toxic, but you're so codependent that the thought of leaving the relationship and being on your own is just terrifying. And then you leave the relationship and you start to heal and you start to feel good about yourself and to find love and passion in yourself. That's a good thing, and that's something that you need to remember that you can achieve if you haven't achieved it already, is love and passion for and with yourself, and a harmonious relationship with you. And that's number one. Number one is you. Have a harmonious relationship with yourself. Let everything else come in how it's supposed to come. And you will start to find those real strong connections with other people when you have a strong connection with yourself. Because having a strong connection with yourself is having a strong connection with all beings, with all things, with spirit. And spirit, of course, your spirit, my spirit, all things spirit, is the same spirit. I believe that the underlying message of every video that I will ever do, every discussion that I will ever have, is love. I think that love is the backbone to everything that we will ever do or ever feel in our lives. Be it in a way where it's obvious, where we feel good and we feel great and we feel on top of the world, or be it in a way where we don't, because we're neglecting that love in ourselves, that love in other things, and life, in the world, and love itself. With that being said, I want to make sure that you know that I appreciate every one of you who watches this, regardless of whether or not you subscribe or like or comment or interact with me at all. I appreciate your existence. Just knowing that you're alive and that you are out there in the world makes me feel like there's a purpose to everything. And it makes me feel like I'm not alone. A lot of this, honestly, is me kind of coming in to myself. I've been hiding myself from myself for a long, long time, and I'm starting to learn who I am, and I'm starting to learn that in these videos. I'm starting to connect with parts of myself I tried very hard not to connect with for most of my life. I really, really appreciate you. I do. On a personal level, I love you so much.